This could be a straight sets deal. Wanted that one.
I couldn't tell.
I couldn't tell, says Paulo Pereira.
Pete Sampras has every right to be angry at that one. That struck at the heart of Texas. The big T down the center.
Second serve.
Cancel.
Now 15-all.
There's the zoom on the camera really showing us how good that serve was. I believe one day we'll all have electric sensors in the lines or some type of system to be able to call the lines.
It's interesting that Jim Courier, who really felt he got hooked on a huge call in the third set at 4-3 against Sampras, and in fact he asked Sampras about it at the handshake. Sampras says, I don't know if your shot was good or not. But even Courier admitted it in the press conference, and someone asked him if he'd like to go electronic on the calls. He said, nope. He said, as much as it kills you sometimes, I like having human beings on the line, and I do too. I show no disrespect for all the electronic wizardry that has come into the game. Oh, that's nice. He got right over the top of that one and let it rip.
Boris Becker down 2-6 to love in a break, but up, having a great chance here. A short ball, extending through the ball for the winner. Now double break point to get himself back into the match. So much character, so much will to win, so much pride from the German.
First break point of this set. He's 1 for 5 for the match. Now he's 1 for 6 on Sampras' 12th ace.
Pete Sampras showing that big bender out wide. Think of a wide serve, you think of Arthur Ashe against Jimmy Connors. Wimbledon final 1975.
Had Becker going the wrong way, had him skunked. Second serve.
Pete Sampras' running forehand is a machine.
That's just larceny. This wasn't a bad shot from Becker at all.
He leveled it out. Watch this. The athletic ability, ripping that thing cross court. Fist pumping at the end.
2 break points gone.
He shows us an ace. He shows us a running forehand pass. And now, the touch of a champion. Such a pretty shot. There's the power, the running forehand, and the pump.
What a game.
When it counts, you have to hit the three-pointers, you have to make the layups and the free throws, and the slam dunks.
He just got, Boris Becker just got himself outplayed in that last game. And now Pete Sampras 1 game away from his first Paris Open title. 30 love. Boris Becker had said earlier this week that when he won this for the first time back in '86, he knew nothing about life. We asked him in the press conference yesterday if he knows a lot more. He says, well, to tell you the truth, I know even less about life now than I did 9 years ago. The philosopher king strikes again. 30 love. He's a lot different, a lot older, a lot wiser, I guess.
We call him Socrates because he just loves to just outthink himself.
A husband, father. Definitely one of the more interesting and intriguing characters on this tour.
When you speak with Boris Becker, he has to stare, you know, he's staring right through you. And Boris.
30-15.
I just think that the speed of Pete Sampras is really starting to take over.
He just bumps it up when he needs it, doesn't he, Luke? I mean, he plays the big points when he needs it. He just shifts into a slightly higher gear than he's been at.
What do you do if you're Boris Becker? You hit a great shot. You don't expect such a great return, and Pete Sampras is there nailing a backhand to the open court.
30 all.
And you're working so hard on your service games. Becker's just always in trouble.
Well, he sat on that thing, didn't he?
He really did. He held it a little too long. Boris Becker's at the net. Great return, but then he goes into his MCI holding pattern. Okay, Boris, where are you going? And then just hits the tape. Becker on his toes. Gets down for this. He knows that Pete has all the options, so he's got to catch. Good acceleration, but just gets on top of it. Second serve, 40-30, Boris Becker. Again, showing us how quick he is. Going coast to coast. Again, in the players' lounge. Grabbing a bite to eat over here. Tipping it to the Becker forehand volley. Watch this. He's out of the picture. He's in the picture. He's hitting a winner. Pete Sampras gets his racket back here. Knows he's going to hit some topspin. Gets under it. Flicks it.
His
for a winner.
58th winner of this match. Boris has let loose 43 of them himself. Match point.
Sampras.
Match point, Pete Sampras. Match point, championship point for the title at the Paris Indoors. To be the only the third American to do it.
Number 18.
You got it good.
18 aces, and you're still down 2-11 a match point.
Avantage, Sampras.
Boris Becker not able to handle the return. But again, it's very difficult. It's high, it looks easy, but you have to generate all the pace. Boris Becker's wife, Barbara, looking calm, but turning inside.
Match point number 2. handles that one.
That was almost identical to the deuce point just moments ago. Look at this. This time he puts a little bit more juice on it, closes tighter on the net. Look at this. Racket heads up, and he punches it down the line. Taking care of business. Oh. Both players finding new levels.
Avantage, Becker.
There's the player box. Some of the players and fans. Boris Becker reaching back.
Hasn't quite the lift off the ground that Sampras does, but that was a well-fielded shot to keep Becker in this thing. Another game point. Number 19. Sampras versus Socrates continues.
Sampras
Now it is.
Hello, good morning. So today we have a special guide. Look.
Yeah. Well, today we're going to go see the Louvre. Like I got the tour guide. I've got the book. Right. We're going to see the Eiffel Tower is still missing. Have you seen that? I haven't seen it, but I'll take care of you. No problem.
That's
we're going to drive
great,
around.
yeah.
We got the gas is ready to go.
Thank you very much.
Get fired up. Take plenty of pictures. We're ready to go.
Right. Thank you.
Well, that ends Luke's tour of Paris. Is Becker's tour over? Find out.
10-0.
He has not broken Sampras this set. In fact, for the match, he's 1 for 7.
Both players coming up with big serves at big times, but Pete Sampras showing why he's going to be #1 in the world tomorrow morning. Just great play like that, having every shot in his playbook. Nice slow volley. Becker just not getting enough on this one. And Sampras carving out a nice backhand. Watch this. Nice angle. Voila. Becker showing some feel on his own at the tough backhand pass. It's below the net. Sampras is covering it, but he threads the needle. Look at that. Over the high part of the net. Staying low. Knees are bent. Nice follow through. It's not how hard you hit it. It's where you hit it, how you execute it. Still 30-15.
Super play.
Pete Sampras wanting to close this out. You don't hear him too often getting pumped up, but he is right now. There's Barbara Becker, not happy. Becker on his toes. Championship point, 40-15. Match point number 3.
Pete Sampras taking down 3-time Paris Open champion Boris Becker in straight sets. That's how good he is. 7-6, 6-4, 6-4. In 2 hours and 41 minutes, Sampras reigns supreme. Back with more in a moment.